Hello, wherever you are. Good morning. My name is Mimi, and this is my channel, Graceful Mimi. If you are not new here, thank you so much for your patience. I have been navigating some health things, and it has definitely taken a little bit of a toll. But I'm, as my grandparents would say, glad to be in the number one more time. So I'm glad to be connected with you. I'm hopeful about all things that the Lord is working out for me at this juncture with my health. But I'm feeling good overall. And I will say, I believe that some of the health challenges that I found myself navigating, which honestly have taken years for me to get any answers for, they are kind of some of the chronic illness kind of related challenges, things like the sustained inflammation and fatigue and all sorts of things. I found myself more recently, in the last month and a half, getting some answers, and it's been helping. It has been helping for sure. Sorry, I'm getting over this weird viral bronchitis thing going around. It's been helping, but I promise you it was a journey, and it's had some moments that have been hard. But one of the things that I really, as I really sit in what the last several years have felt like for me, one of the things that I realized is that there were early warning signs that my health was not trending in the right direction. And it wasn't, weight gain was definitely like a symptom, but it wasn't the only thing. Because that can be explained away, right? Maybe. But for me, I think that there were early warning signs. I think that I was so preoccupied with what I had learned was most important that I did not make room in time for what was actually important, which was my overall well-being and my health. I think growing up, I think I've said something like this in a previous video, a lot of service, a lot of giving of others, which is great. Being, that altruistic side of a person. And so I kind of carried myself with that in mind. But I want to tell you, it is very important, especially if you are a giver, that you learn what it means to sit in yourself, because there is only one you. You allow yourself to make room for yourself as you care for others. You're not going to be able to help anybody if that's what satisfies your heart. If you have not sat your little tail down and heard what your body was saying, heard what your mind was trying to tell you about the stress level, and heard what your spirit was saying about what is necessary right now. Don't let it get to the worst possible things. Don't let it get to those extremes. And I'm going to tell you, long-term stress, recurring stress, those types of things, they are a breeding ground for sickness and illness. And so if you're experiencing any symptoms that are deviating from the typical, rapid weight gain, hair loss, there's just a chronic fatigue. There's so many different ways that this can manifest. Please go talk to your doctor. Get connected with someone who can help you. And apply pressure, honey. If you're not satisfied with their answers, find someone who can do it better. I found an amazing doctor who's so thorough. She's a naturopathic doctor, and she's been really able to help me address the root cause of my chronic sickness. So in this season where we give a lot to others, I also want you to give yourself that gift, because As the word describes it, we are vessels in clay jars, which means, treasures in clay jars. Treasures. Treasure, that's you. Treasures in clay jars, which means that the Lord understands that we are fragile. We are fragile, but we are valuable, which means you have to handle with care. Don't be throwing your body, don't be throwing your mind, all those things, spirit all around like a FedEx delivery driver just kicking and playing soccer and all that with your stuff. No, don't do that. You have to learn to listen to your body. Listen to the clay and what it's saying, because you've got work to do. You are a gift in this era, in this season, in this time. You are here on purpose. And you will not be able to lean into the fullness of your gifts, your value, your beauty if you run yourself into the ground. Give yourself permission to do what's necessary and be unapologetic about it. That's all I want to say. Love you. Talk to you soon. Hope you have a great day.